Hey there, I'm Christian and welcome to RackNerd TV. Today, I will demonstrate to you how you can install WordPress with Webinoly on your Ubuntu server. Trust me, if you're looking for a seamless hosting experience with powerful features, this is the way to go. As a heads up, in order to follow along with this tutorial, you should have already had an existing domain name registered from any registrar out there and a VPS with Ubuntu OS installed. If you don't have one yet, don't worry, you can refer to our video tutorial on how to order a VPS with RackNerd, and you can get a domain name with us as well, which should be self-explanatory after you go through the process of the VPS hosting order guide. I will put the links in the description down below, or you can simply just get in touch with one of our sales team and ask pretty much any questions and receive all the guidance you possibly could need. So if you're as excited as I am about setting up WordPress with Webinoly, then let's go ahead and get right into it. Well, before we jump into the tutorial, let's quickly talk about what Webinoly is and why you should consider using it for your hosting websites. Webinoly is a powerful and lightweight tool designed to simplify the process of managing web servers. It specifically caters to Ubuntu users, making it a great choice for who prefer that operating system. Imagine Webinoly as your personal assistant, taking care of complicated server configurations, security updates, and optimization tasks. It's like having a dedicated team of experts working behind the scenes to ensure that your website runs smoothly. That's the beauty of Webinoly. Now, let's talk about the benefits of using Webinoly for your WordPress hosting. Firstly, it is incredibly efficient. With Webinoly, you can set up a WordPress site with just a few simple commands, which is going to save you a ton of time and effort. It also automates the installation process and optimizes your server for maximum performance, giving your website that extra boost that it needs. Secondly, Webinoly offers exceptional security measures. It keeps your server up to date with the latest security patches and configurations, protecting your website from potential vulnerabilities. This means that you can focus on creating content and engaging with your audience, knowing that your website is in safe hands. All right, so now that we have a little bit of background about the tool, let's go ahead and dive right into the step-by-step guide for installing WordPress with Webinoly on Ubuntu servers. So let me share my screen with you here and let's go ahead and get started with the tutorial. Okay, so before we begin the installation process, I'd first like to set up my domain's DNS to point to my Ubuntu server IP. Just get access to your server details sent to your email from RackNerd and copy the IPv4 address and use it to point an A record with your root domain with your alias domain. Now save that and let's go ahead and move on to the next step, which is to work on our server to start with the installation process. So I'm already logged in with my Ubuntu server here using my favorite SSH client, which is Bitvice. If you're not familiar with Bitvice, you can download it in the description down below and feel free to use any other SSH client of your choice, like maybe Putty or just really whatever works. All of the commands will be the exact same, don't worry about it. Now let's go ahead and update our server by running the following command. This process may take just a little bit, so do be patient. And once our update is complete, you may encounter something like a resume notice or error. To fix that, just run it again, the same exact command, and notice how it should disappear. Now, we're ready to install Webinoly by entering the following command. This command will download and install Webinoly's LEMP stack for our Ubuntu server. Again, this may take a while, so just be patient until it is done. Once done, if you encounter a CertBot error, this is probably because the script has failed to install CertBot via Snap or for some other reason. But don't worry, we can fix it by installing CertBot via legacy method, which is better in my opinion by running the following command. Once CertBot is installed, let's go ahead and proceed and create a WordPress site using Webinoly. Do this by running this command right here. Keep in mind that you will have to replace any demo domain with your own domain name. So for example, this would be racknerdtv.com. This command will set up a new WordPress site with fast CGI cache. Once that's done, let's go ahead and secure our site by installing an SSL using the following command. This command will prompt us with a CertBot wizard asking us for email address and to be notified related to our Let's Encrypt SSL certificate in the future. As you may know, Webinoly follows the standard security practices by securing the WordPress login pages such as WP admin or WP login. So we need to create user credentials for HTTP authentication to get access to these links, as well as to complete the installation process of our site. To do this, run the following command and provide your preferred credentials. And lastly, to avoid errors when managing our files via SFTP, let's run the following command here. This command will enable us to upload and modify files via SFTP, which is by default disabled with Webinoly. Now let's navigate to our domain name using our favorite web browser and complete the WordPress installation process. If you are presented with a login prompt, just provide your HTTP authentication that we've just generated earlier. You'll then be directed to the installation page of WordPress. You'll need to provide some basic information like your website title, username, and password, which should be very self-explanatory, but feel free to follow along as I go through my demonstration in case you get stuck. As you can see here, we have successfully installed WordPress, but wait, let's once again navigate to our domain and see if our website is working properly. And yes, it does have a valid SSL certificate, as our site has been served through HTTPS traffic. So congratulations to us. And there you have it. You have successfully installed WordPress with Webinoly on your Ubuntu server quickly. So wasn't that pretty easy? Now you can start customizing your website, installing themes and plugins, and sharing your amazing content with the world. I hope you found this video helpful. Remember, be sure to check out RackNerd TV on YouTube for a wealth of knowledge that helps you succeed in managing your website seamlessly. And if you happen to be interested in hosting a website or a webstack project online, visit us at RackNerd.com. We offer affordable and reliable hosting solutions tailored to any website or webstack like Webinoly. Plus, don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe for more exciting tutorials like this one. As always, stay nerdy, keep learning, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Talk soon.